Hey you two, welcome to my channel, and how is everyone doing? What I want to talk about today is my MS story. I had a few people to ask, those without MS to ask me how did I know that I had MS, and those with MS, just we all want to know one another's story, and we all trying to help each other out. So thank you, shout out to the MS family. But how did I know, or prior to? Well, now I can see that I was having the symptoms and such back in high school. You just, of course, you're younger, you're not that adamant about it, you're not that, persistent about it, and you just kind of adapt and, just want to be normal, whatever. So, but like I said, I was diagnosed May 18th, 2008. So I would say I really started feeling the symptoms really started going kind of downhill probably like 3 years prior to. I was having really, really, really bad, at the time I thought they were headaches, but it was migraines I was having. I mean, they were just excruciating. And I ended up losing a job over that because my attendance, I was absent a lot. And the thing about it is, though I would go to the hospital, or go to the doctor about it, it's like they kept telling me the same things, nothing was wrong, or prescribing me this, and prescribing me that, and it just would not help. So basically it was like I was lying, So, yeah, I was having bad migraines. The spasticity, like in my lower back and my spine, was terrible. I mean, I would turn if I turned wrong, or bend down to pick something up. I mean, it would just basically paralyze me, or just shot up my spine. I mean, it was just really bad. What else? Weakness, the tingly feeling, people like when you say your hand goes to sleep or your foot goes to sleep, it's like I was having this tingling feeling a lot. And if you're superstitious, when you say your eye jumps, or your left eye jumps, something's good's going to happen, your right eye jumps, something's bad's going to happen. So I thought it was so many other things, wrong, or just made excuses for it. But all in all, there are symptoms of MS. So a month before I was diagnosed is when it just really kind of progressed the most. I used to stress a lot. And I know people say stress will kill you. Yes, it will. But I used to stress, a lot. And I was stressing so bad. I was just going through just some personal issues in my life, and I was stressing so bad. And a month before, I ended up moving with my ex-roommate. And I don't know, I think I got a spider bite on the back of my neck, and I really think that it triggered it. That was just the last bit. Because shortly after that, the right side of my face just went extremely numb. Even my tongue, it just went extremely numb. I couldn't feel my tongue. I couldn't feel anything. It was like, and they had diagnosed me, with a few things before. They said it was Bell's palsy. And then, like a day later, it happened in my left hand. And they said it was carpal tunnel. Well, then it was just my entire left side of my body. And I'm left-handed, so when it got to the point where I couldn't write, I couldn't brush my teeth, I couldn't do the normal things that you would do because I'm left-handed and that's my dominant hand. When it got to that point, that's when I knew, what, something really isn't right, and I can't do it. So I went to the emergency room, and they transferred me to a bigger hospital, that can accommodate me and do what I needed to get done. And so I ended up being in the hospital for like 2 weeks. I did all the tests, the MRI, spinal tap, all the tests that's involved, and that's when I was diagnosed, And then, like I said, I couldn't walk. I was in a wheelchair. It was just a lot of things. So one end, I was excited, and I was so thankful because I knew something was wrong, you know. So to be told, okay, this is what's wrong, is just a fulfilling, you know, that you've been wanting for so long. So, but on the other hand, you know, you got to go through all those stages. You go through, you know, the depression, being shocked, and all of that. But the advice that I can give to people without MS, or not even just MS that's not diagnosed, but is really, if you feel that there is something wrong with you, know your body. Because if you know your body and you know that something is wrong and you just can't put your feeling on it, I mean your finger on it, please be persistent. Go to the doctor. Keep being persistent, because doctors are humans too, you know. They don't know, yeah, they know things and they can try to put two and two together and all this, but they're humans too, and you can't just really blame them for not, you know, you just have to be persistent. Do your own research, you know, just take part in your health and take part in your life, and just keep being persistent and be healthy. Take care of yourself. I mean, I know, you know, we all have our flaws when it comes to our health and diet. You know, I can't do diets. I'm not going to lie, you know, and I was always athletic and active, so that was always a part of me. Now, you know, it's just like, I try to stay on a plan, but I can't. But please, yeah, take care of yourself. Be healthy. You know, do your research, go to the doctor, get checkups, be persistent, and support. You know, support yourself, support your friends, your family. Just, yeah, that's pretty much it. So now I've learned to adapt, and I'm still learning things about my MS. After almost being diagnosed for 2 years, I'm not taking anything. I was taking, you know, depression pill, antidepressants, and then sleeping pills. I mean, but right now it's just like I'm going cold turkey. If those of you who do not know, I am soon trying to get pregnant, so I can't take any of that stuff. So right now I'm not taking anything, and I'm just really trying to take the precautions of staying out of the heat, you know, just trying to stay rested up and just try to take care of myself. So even though it might get me a little down and bored being in the house, but everything will work itself out. So thanks so much for tuning in, and thanks for the question. And please continue with the questions, the comments, concerns, everything, because you know I welcome them. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later. Smooches.